stage, Stan, what's something you're zeroing in on?
Well, you're just trying to figure out which lineups work the best together and trying to develop not necessarily a starting lineup, but a rotation that works for you, and especially trying to determine what's your closing lineup. When it's on the line, who do you want to go to?
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Now Tatum. Outside White. It's hauled in by New Orleans. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Yeah, they found some decent looks. The shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Now here's Holiday. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Porzingis passes to Brown. Left side Tatum. Fires the 3. McCollum pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Ingram. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Pass to Messi. And here's McCollum. They set a pick. 5 to shoot. Step back shot. And again, New Orleans no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Robinson Earls checked in for the Pelicans. And taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have been distributing the ball at a high clip. Third is Jason Tatum.
And I love how these guys are some of the most complete front court players in the NBA. They're not just score and rebound bigs, they can also beat you with their passing as well.
Well, that's really what the new age big man has turned into. They're not just bruisers anymore.
Yeah, he draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
Hey, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, last season Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's White after the basket by New Orleans. Pass to Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Here's Messi. Here's Robinson Earl, hounded by Tatum. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Boston's checked in for Murray. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Pritchard playing the Clippers. He was nearly unstoppable. Brown inside, comes up empty down low.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
McCollum drives in. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you suited up after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job. Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar, but he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Now here's Brown. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
McCollum on the wing. Off target at the rim.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
52 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside, Brown. Screen by Horford. Brown with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. And the basket by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Puts up a three, and Pritchard pulls it down.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Brown, a valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. And a missed layup. Ingram with the ball. And the step-back jumper is good.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by New Orleans. And it's Tatum missing.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Right side Green. Pass to Murray. Here's Boston. Still without a bucket. Here's Robinson Earl. Goes up from the top of the key. Nice D from Tatum. With the floater. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Masterful touch on the floater by Tatum, making a difficult shot look relatively easy.
Now here's Murray. He's closely guarded. Fires from the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Tatum. The quick look, no good that time.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And that one's good. Green. And Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Well, last season, New Orleans finished with their best record since 2009. Stan, they went 49-33.
Well, you have to credit their roster construction. They've got 3 guys who can average 20-plus points, along with a lot of very solid young defenders, and these guys are only getting better.
Now here's Tatum. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
McCollum against Holiday. McCollum outside. Pass to Boston. And there's a pick. Shoots over Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Ingram's checked in for Tice. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 8. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's the second game of 3 on the road. To the inside. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Murray passes to Ingram. That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Tatum. There goes Tatum, taking it all the way.
Smart thinking by Tatum there. Once he got the swipe, he was locked in on going all the way.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Celtics trail by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And here's Brown for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Outside Ingram. The shot no good. Nice D from Tatum.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Free throw good. Brown. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's a great chance to look at the teams putting up the most points. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Celtics, 3rd.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. Horford inside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Boston. They still need this. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Now Holiday. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. 41 seconds left in the half. McCollum outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Horford, a screen on Ingram. Brown with it. He's picked up by Tice. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 1.
$11 seconds left in the second. Outside Ingram. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
In that game against the Bulls, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know. And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
They're pulling out all the stops, refusing to back down, getting themselves to the line. They've got that defense frustrated.
You know what impresses me? That the refs aren't out of breath from blowing the whistle so much.
That's a good one, Ernie.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, Ingram working that versatility there as the ball handler in the pick and roll game.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. That one is off. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round. And that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Pass to McCollum. Brown with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Tatum.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Make some noise! Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team! Once again, fans, put your hands together!
90 seconds into the second half now. Releases. A good-looking shot from the wing. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, when you've got a reliable jump shot like Ingram does, you can shoot without hesitation.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And focusing on the small forward position here, the top rebounders at that spot this season. Jaylen Brown, third.
And these guys may not be the tallest or strongest players on the floor, but that hasn't limited their ability to mix it up and dominate on the glass.
Yeah, so much of it comes down to effort and energy. You can be any size, well, practically any size, and make a big difference on the glass.
Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach for him, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed, all the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Looking now at some numbers for Jason Tatum. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Tatum getting it done inside.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
McCollum against White. McCollum outside. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his third foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics. Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Left side Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Fires it. And again, New Orleans no good. Boston leading by 4. On the wing, Tatum. He's got 14 from 18 feet away. Tatum with another miss. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the middle. Here's Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Murray's got 12 points.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
Now here's Porzingis. No made baskets yet. The shot from 20 feet out. Tatum can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. McCollum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard McCollum because he's skilled at drawing those whistles.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And the Pelicans making a change here. Robinson Earls checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Celtics have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Porzingis sets a screen. Right side Tatum. Goes up on the wing. Boston again missing. New Orleans is shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
Now here's Brown. He's got 13. That one falls. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Here's Robinson Earl. After the basket by Boston. And Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. Tice is checked in for New Orleans. Boston comes in for McCollum. Here's Boston. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Yes, it's good. Murray's got 14 points.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Now here's Horford. Yet to see a basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The wily old vet, Horford, drawing contact around the rim.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls.
2 shots.
That one misses.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Down low. Here's Murray. And that misses. That would have put him up. It's Brown on the wing. 15 points in the game. No good from 18. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Boston out in front, leading by 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So the Celtics 5 right now. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Springer in at the 2-guard spot.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Tice sets a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nailed at the strike.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, a rangy defender and a knockdown spot-up shooter, Coach. A lot to like about Trey Murphy.
There sure is, Brian. He had the knee issue last season, which was a bump in the road. But for a mid-first-round pick back in 2021, his development overall has been beyond encouraging.
High flyer and a great shooter. What a combo. Now here's Tatum. Tatum on the drive. Here's Cornette. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Daniel Tice.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul and he's gone.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Here's Boston. Horford pulls it in. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Cornette sets a screen. 14 feet away. Again, the miss by Boston. Well, the Pelicans shooting 40% so far in this one to tie it up. The rebound, Celtics. And here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Green. Tatum's got room, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and that screen was really all Tatum needed. Just a little bit more breathing room so he could go to work.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And Boston with some changes. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Tatum. And Holiday subbed in for Horford. And he sinks the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Boston leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Kick out to Brown. The 3. McCollum pulls it in. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Now here's Holiday. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Brown. Tipped. Outside Ingram to tie it up. Boston with a rebound. Holiday passes to Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. No good with the triple. The Pelicans trail. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. To take the lead. Knocks down the triple.
Certainly a guy you can rely on in pressure situations. McCollum is a savvy vet who can get it done.
Some changes for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's McCollum. Outside Ingram. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Holiday. Tatum against Ingram. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I can tell you in moments like this, Ingram wants the ball in his hands, and he can deliver.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Over McCollum. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Ingram. Money.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Tatum. All alone. It falls. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Pelicans fans, here's your Blue Dance Team.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum outside. "11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 on the clock. Outside Murray. From downtown. The three won't fall. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Holiday from long range. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now here's Tatum, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Ingram, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
Here's the floater. Tatum can't hit. New Orleans in the lead. To the middle. Here's Messi. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Tatum draws the double. Outside, Brown. Let's go with a 3. And Brown knocking down the triple. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
For Boston, they've gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. White, good.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Brown against Ingram. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Ingram, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Up top, Tatum. McCollum defends. Outside, White. Ingram against Brown. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Tatum with it. Driving to the basket. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
DeJounte Murray. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from Boston. Drew Holiday. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
We'll talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Ingram against Brown. Can they get it? And no good, trying to use the glass. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Nisi. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the subject, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Timeout called. The Pelicans, they're behind by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
There's McCollum with the 3. No good there.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
And so it's Boston with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever is hot, getting them the ball, and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.